What's up, guys? It's Will, bringing you our ECL, hold on, let me find out what that stands for. It's Elite Champions League, I think? Yeah. So we're bringing you our Elite Champions League draft analysis for the San Antonio Sparce. So, first we'll start with our number one pick of the draft, Megalodios. So, Megalodios is a very broken mega in League format, and it's very hard to counter because it can be run so versatile, and it's just a great mon in general. Um, I always like to make a Steel Fairy Dragon core early on in the draft, and Megalodios just so happened to be my dragon, and a really good one at that. Like, I think Megalodios is broken in League format. It's a really heavy hitter. For our next pick number 2, we have Volcanion. Now, Volcanion is probably one of my favorites in League format. It hits like a freaking truck. Like, nothing really switches in on a Volcanion easily besides like a Lottie. And even then, Steam Eruption usually 2-hit KOs either Lottie. So, Volcanion is just awesome in League format. And honestly, because it's so new, I just can't wait to use it. Now we go to pick number 3 for Hawthorne. So, I was asleep for most of the draft. So, I had to draft from scraps. And for Hawthorne was something that was still open by the time I woke up again. Like, only the picks I left with the owner got through. So, I didn't get to draft half of my team, basically. But I chose for Hawthorne because, I needed a steel type, even though I have multiple now. And I also wanted a grass type. So I decided to pick up for Hawthorne, and for Hawthorne is actually a really good addition to my team. Next, the first UU pick, and to finish off my Fairy Steel Dragon core with Ferrothorn and Megalodios, is Sylveon. So, Sylveon is probably the best fairy in League format. Like, I'm just gonna hate on Clefable. I can never win with Clefable. I don't know what it is, but, I just cannot win with Clefable. So, yeah, we got Sylveon, which can heal Bell, it can be used as a cleric, it can pass Calm Minds into either my Megalodios or my Volcanion. Overall, it's just a great defensive mon. Finishes my Fairy Steel Dragon core in Megalodios, Ferrothorn, Sylveon. And it was a really solid pick. Number 6, Chestnut. So, I didn't have Ferrothorn at the time Chestnut was drafted. I usually don't like 2 grass types, but I did want a defensive grass type. So I picked Chestnut here. I did not know I was going to get Ferrothorn, but now I'm stuck with both. I will probably free agency my Chestnut off eventually, but for right now, my team has 2 grass types, 2 fighting types, which I'll get to in a minute. And yeah, but Chestnut's cool. I don't use it much, so I mean, that's an upside. Maybe I will end up using it. Who knows? Next we have Donphan. So I needed a ground type. That was actually one of the biggest things for me. Hold on. Let me just Hold on a minute. I can't scroll, like, I can't pull that Donphan any further down than it already is. Alright. Without ruining, like, what's below it, so. Donphan, I needed a ground type. Both Nidos were taken. Donphan can rapid spin, so I don't have to rely on Mega Latios for removing my hazards, which is nice. Donphan's physical attack and physical defense are both really high, and so I thought it would be a great defensive option, as well as a little bit more offense to my team. Next we have Magneton. I didn't know I was getting a Steel type when I drafted Magneton, but Magneton can trap other Steel types, like, say, it can trap things like Heatran, Jirachi, I don't know what else, but Magneton was a great pickup, because it can be run bulky, it can be run like a Scarfed variant, it can hit pretty hard, and in my eyes, it's a really good mon for RU, and I needed an electric type so I could have like Volt Switch and take care of water types, so it takes a little pressure so I don't have to rely on one of my grass types every week. Even though that's what I'll most likely be doing. Next we have Blaziken. I can only run the Blaze ability on Blaziken. Another guy is Greninja that can only run Torrent. But, basically, Blaziken was just... I wanted another fire type so I wouldn't have to bring Volcanion all that often. So I just took Blaziken without giving it much thought. Just like, yeah, snap Blaziken real quick. So, yeah, that's how that went. I mean, Blaziken's performed well for me in other leagues in the past, so I'm not too disappointed about that. Next we have Golbat. Golbat was a great way to remove hazards, and it also was a bulky poison type, which I needed for my team, as well as the first flying type on my team. Overall, Golbat is awesome because my team's kind of Earthquake weak, considering Magneton, Volcanion, Blaziken, and Ferrothorn somewhat all don't want to take an Earthquake. So I wanted a flying type. Golbat can be either run physical or special, and it can even run like Super Fang. It's a great option, and it's more hazard removal, so I like it. Next we have Dusclops. Dusclops is very, very bulky. It is like a lower tier ghost type Chansey. It gets the abilities Pressure and Frisk. So Frisk, I can basically scout what the opponent's item is, which will help me play around that item a lot better. And Pressure is good for like PP stalling them. But who does that besides like Utter Scum? Oh wait, I do that besides like Utter Scum. So yeah, I always pick Dusclops when it's there because it's like, it's a really bulky ghost type. It barely goes down to anything. And overall, it's just a great mon to have. Next we have Avalugg. So another rapid spinner, or another hazard removal thing. And fun thing about Avalugg is, it's my ice type of the team. Needed an ice type. Avalugg's not the best, but it is kind of bulky, so hopefully it can live in attack and hit back, possibly, or never come to a battle. I think the second one's more likely, but we'll have to see. if the matchup needs it, I may run Avalugg. And finally, the mascot. You all know him. You all love him. It's Sparce. We cannot have the San Antonio Sparce draft a team without this beauty. Honestly. Like, what kind of team would that even be? Just, I don't know. Team without Dunsparce? Count me out. So, yeah, that's our team. I will upload my week 1 match later. I did just record that not too long ago. And yeah, so that will be it for my draft analysis. I will see you guys later.